Yo, what's up everybody? It's your favorite YouTube channel here, Software Classes. And let me tell you something, if you're in university right now, this message is for you. This is your wake-up call. Seriously, stop scrolling for a second and listen up because I'm about to drop some truth bombs on you. I've been there, man. The dorms, the all-nighters, the exams, the parties. I get it. It feels like you're living the dream, right? But here's the thing. Are you really living or are you just existing? See, most students, they go through this whole university thing on autopilot. Classes, exams, repeat. But are you actually doing anything that matters? Anything that sets your soul on fire? I'm not here to sugarcoat it. This video is a reality check. It's about taking control of your life before someone else does. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's do this. Let me ask you this, are you living or are you existing? Because there's a massive difference, and most students, they're stuck in this loop, this autopilot existence. You go to class, you study, you hang out with friends, maybe hit a party or two. It feels busy, right? Like you're constantly doing something, but are you actually productive? Here's the hard truth. If you're not careful, university can become this comfortable bubble. You get so caught up in the day-to-day that you forget to actually live. And the worst part? While you're on autopilot, someone else is writing your future. Don't let that happen. Take the wheel. We live in a world that glorifies being busy. It's like a badge of honor to say, oh, I'm so slammed or I'm drowning in work. But busy doesn't equal productive. Think about it. You can spend hours scrolling through Instagram, feeling like you're accomplishing something. But at the end of the day, what have you actually done? The same goes for university. You can easily fill your schedule with classes and activities, but are they the right ones? Are they moving you towards your goals, or are you just going through the motions? Don't mistake motion for progress. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're getting anywhere. Look, I get it. There's pressure in university, pressure to get good grades, pressure to fit in, pressure to figure out your entire life. But here's the thing. You get to define what success means to you. Forget what your parents say, forget what your professors say, forget what society says. What do you want? What are you passionate about? What makes you come alive? Once you figure that out, everything changes. Suddenly, you're not just going through the motions, you're pursuing something that truly matters to you. Don't let anyone tell you what your dreams should be. Define your own success, and then go after it with everything you've got. The university system, it's kind of like a factory, churning out graduates who all look the same, think the same, act the same, but you're not a robot. You're an individual with your own unique talents and aspirations. So why are you trying to fit into a mold that doesn't even fit? Break free from the expectations, the shoulds, the supposed tos. Do your own thing. This is your chance to experiment, to take risks, to fail gloriously, and learn from your mistakes. Don't waste it trying to be someone you're not. This is it, guys. This moment right here, right now, this is your time. Don't squander it. Don't wait for permission or the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Every day you wake up is an opportunity to create the life you want. But you have to seize it. You have to be proactive. You have to make things happen. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt creep in. Trust your gut. Take that leap of faith and go after what you want. So, are you ready to ditch the autopilot and take control? Are you ready to stop existing and start truly living? This isn't about throwing out the rule book entirely. It's about writing your own damn rules. It's about designing a life that excites you. A life that's meaningful, a life that's truly yours. No more excuses, no more procrastination. It's time to take action. Are you with me? Let's talk about grades, that magical number that seems to define your entire existence in university. Listen up, because I'm about to drop some truth bombs on you. We've all been there, stressing over exams, pulling all-nighters to cram information, all for that coveted A. But let me tell you something. Getting perfect grades doesn't guarantee success in life. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should completely disregard your studies. Grades matter to an extent, especially when it comes to scholarships, internships, and getting your foot in the door. But here's the thing. 5, 10 years down the line, nobody's going to ask you about your GPA. They won't care if you got a B+ or an A. What they will care about is what you can actually do. The real world doesn't work like university. There are no exams, no set curriculums, no professors handing out grades. It's a whole different ballgame. Out here, it's about your skills, your work ethic, your ability to solve problems, to think critically, to collaborate with others. It's about creating value, not just memorizing facts. So while you're busy stressing over that one point that's going to make or break your GPA, the real world is passing you by. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should completely disregard your studies, but don't let the pursuit of perfect grades consume your entire university experience. Look, I'm a big believer in learning by doing. You can sit in a classroom all day, but nothing beats real-world experience. So what are you doing outside of the classroom to develop your skills? Are you interning, volunteering, working on side projects, building something from scratch? These are the experiences that will set you apart from the crowd. These are the experiences that will teach you more than any textbook ever could. So, yeah, grades matter to an extent. But don't forget to invest in your skills, your experiences, your personal growth. Here's something they don't tell you in school. Failure is an essential part of success. It's how we learn, how we grow, how we become better versions of ourselves. But somewhere along the way, we're taught to fear failure, to avoid it at all costs. And that, my friends, is a recipe for mediocrity. If you're so afraid of failing, you're never going to try anything new. You're never going to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. You're never going to achieve your full potential. So embrace failure, learn from your mistakes, get back up stronger and wiser. That's how you win at life. One of the most valuable assets you can have in life is curiosity. The desire to learn, to explore, to understand how things work. But here's the thing. Curiosity often takes a back seat to grades in the university system. We're so focused on memorizing facts and figures that we forget to ask the important questions, the why behind the what. Don't let your curiosity be stifled. Ask questions, challenge the status quo, seek out knowledge beyond the classroom. The more curious you are, the more you'll learn. And the more you learn, the more successful you'll be. Look, I get it. The pressure to get good grades is real, but don't let it define you. Don't let it limit your potential. Remember, success is not a straight line. It's about finding your own path, pursuing your passions, and making a positive impact on the world. So go out there and be the best version of yourself. Grades or no grades, your future is yours to create. All right, let's talk about time. Time is one of those things that we often take for granted, yet it's constantly moving, ticking away second by second. It's an invisible force that shapes our lives in ways we don't always realize. It's more valuable than money, more precious than gold. You can always earn more money, but you can never earn more time. Once a moment is gone, it's gone forever. You can't buy it, you can't borrow it, and you definitely can't get it back once it's gone. It's a one-way street and every second counts. Think about it, every tick of the clock is a moment you'll never get back. And trust me, it goes faster than you think. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and before you know it, years have flown by. The seasons change, and so do we, often without even noticing. You're young, I get it. You feel invincible, like you have all the time in the world. You're surrounded by opportunities and possibilities. and it feels like you have a lifetime to explore them all. You feel like you've got a lifetime ahead of you, all the time in the world to figure things out. You think you can afford to waste a few hours here and there, but those hours add up. But let me tell you, that feeling, that sense of endless possibility, it fades. As you grow older, responsibilities pile up, and time seems to slip through your fingers faster and faster. Life has a way of sneaking up on you. One day you're carefree, and the next you're wondering where all the time went. It's like a shadow that follows you, always there but often unnoticed. One minute you're in your dorm room, cramming for finals, thinking you have all the time in the world. You're focused on the present, not realizing how quickly the future is approaching. The next you're looking back, wondering where all the years went. The clock keeps spinning and the calendar pages keep flipping whether you're paying attention or not. Don't let that happen to you. Be mindful of how you spend your time. Make conscious choices that align with your goals and values. Time is a resource, and like any resource, it should be used wisely. Don't wake up one day filled with regret, wishing you could go back and reclaim all those wasted hours. Regret is a heavy burden to carry, and it's one that can be avoided with a little foresight. This isn't about stressing you out, it's about empowering you. Knowing the value of time can inspire you to make the most of every moment, to live a life that's rich and fulfilling. Because here's the amazing thing, you have the power to decide how you spend your time, right here, right now. Every decision you make shapes your future, and that's a powerful thing. You're holding the remote control to your own life. You get to choose the channel, the volume, and the direction. So make those choices count and make the most of the time you have. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, social media. I love a good scroll through Instagram as much as the next guy, but let's be real, it's a time suck. And it's designed that way. Those apps, they're engineered to keep you hooked. Think about it. The endless scrolling, the notifications, the fear of missing out. It's all a distraction, a way to keep you glued to your screen, passively consuming instead of actively creating. How many times have you picked up your phone just to check something quickly and then looked up an hour later, wondering where the time went? It happens to the best of us, but it's time to break free from the scroll. Because all those hours you spend watching other people live their lives, that's time you're not spending building your own. It's time you're not investing in your passions, your goals, your future. Don't even get me started on Netflix. Look, I'm a sucker for a good binge-worthy series as much as the next person, but there's a difference between enjoying a show and letting it consume your life. It's so easy to get sucked into that vortex, to tell yourself you'll just watch one more episode and then another and another, until suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you've got a mountain of work to do. Look, I'm not saying you have to give up all forms of entertainment. It's about finding a balance. It's about being mindful of how you're spending your time and making sure it aligns with your priorities. Because here's the thing, every hour you spend watching someone else's story unfold is an hour you're not writing your own. And trust me, your story is way more interesting than anything you'll find on Netflix. Let's talk about procrastination. We've all been there, right? That assignment that's due tomorrow, that project you've been putting off for weeks. It's hanging over your head, but you just can't seem to get started. You tell yourself you work better under pressure, that you'll get to it later. But deep down you know it's just another form of self-sabotage. Procrastination is the thief of time. It robs you of your productivity, your peace of mind, and ultimately, your potential. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking action. Break down those big tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Set deadlines for yourself and hold yourself accountable. And most importantly, stop waiting for the perfect time to start, because guess what? It doesn't exist. The truth is, the only time you have is now. The past is gone. A collection of memories and experiences that have shaped you, but it no longer exists. The future is yet to come, a realm of possibilities and uncertainties that you can only influence by what you do in this very moment. This very moment, right here, right now. is where your life is happening. It's the only place where you can truly be, the only place where you can make a difference. It's the only thing you can control, the only thing that's guaranteed. The sands of time slip through your fingers, but the present moment is always within your grasp. So why waste it on things that don't matter, on distractions that steal your focus and drain your energy? The constant barrage of notifications, the endless scrolling, the mindless consumption of content, these are thieves of your precious time. This isn't about becoming a robot, about scheduling every minute of your day. It's not about turning yourself into a productivity machine devoid of spontaneity and joy. It's about being intentional with your time. It's about recognizing that every moment is a choice, a chance to align your actions with your values and your goals. It's about making conscious choices about how you spend your days, about deciding what truly matters to you and focusing your energy there, about investing in the things that light you up, the activities and people that bring you joy and fulfillment, the things that move you closer to your goals. Every step you take in the present moment is a step towards the future you desire. Time is a gift, a precious resource that should be cherished, not squandered. It's a treasure that once spent can never be reclaimed. Every day you wake up is another opportunity to make the most of it. Each sunrise brings a new chance to live intentionally, to make choices that reflect your true self. So what are you waiting for? The perfect moment will never come. The time to act is always now. The time to start is now. The time to take that first step, to begin that project, to chase that dream is now. The time to chase your dreams, to make a difference, to impact the world in your unique way is now. To live a life that matters is now. Every moment is a chance to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. Don't let it pass you by. Embrace the power of now and make every moment count. This isn't easy, I know. Breaking free from distractions, overcoming procrastination, it takes effort. But trust me, it's worth it. Because when you start valuing your time, when you start using it wisely, everything changes. You become more productive, more focused, more fulfilled. You start attracting opportunities you never thought possible. You become the architect of your own life, the master of your own destiny. So today, I challenge you to take back your time. Turn off the notifications, close the laptop, put down the phone. Step away from the distractions and reconnect with your passions. Start that project you've been putting off. Learn a new skill. Have a real conversation with someone you care about. Make the most of this moment because it's a gift. Look, university is a trip. It's a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, a roller coaster of emotions and experiences that will shape you in ways you can't even imagine right now. It's this weird, amazing, stressful, exhilarating time in your life. You'll meet people who will become lifelong friends, mentors who will guide you, and you'll face challenges that will test your limits. It's not just about cramming for exams and trying to maintain some semblance of a sleep schedule. It's about learning to balance your academic responsibilities with your personal life, finding that sweet spot where you can thrive. It's about discovering who you are, what you're passionate about, what you want your mark on the world to be. Maybe you'll find a new hobby that lights a fire in you, or perhaps you'll stumble upon a cause that you're willing to fight for. It's about building the foundation for the rest of your life. The skills you develop, the knowledge you gain, and the experiences you have will all contribute to the person you're becoming. The habits you form now, the choices you make, the risks you take, they all matter. They're the building blocks of your future, the stepping stones to your dreams. They shape who you become. Every decision, every action, every moment of effort is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. So, stop sleepwalking through your education. Wake up to the opportunities around you, seize them with both hands, and make the most of this incredible time. This is your wake-up call. It's time to take control of your destiny, to be proactive in your learning and your growth. Take control of your time, chase your curiosity, and don't be afraid to fail. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Each setback is a lesson, each mistake a chance to grow. Because the truth is, you're not just working towards a degree, you're working towards a life filled with purpose, passion, and endless possibilities. If this video resonated with you even a little bit, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you crush life in and beyond university. We're in this together, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. And let me know in the comments, what's one thing you're going to start or stop doing today? Share your goals, your dreams, your plans. Let's inspire each other. I want to hear from you. Your journey is unique, and your voice matters. Let's create a community where we can all learn and grow together.